I haven't washed my hair in 8 days, so I'm gonna show you my exact kind of more intense wash routine since I haven't washed it in a long time. Normally go about 3-4 days between washes because my hair is fine and it needs to be washed a little bit more often in order to have any volume and for my scalp to stay healthy and clean. But I went a little bit longer this time, and so because of that, I'm gonna do an intense exfoliation of my scalp, but I wanna make sure my ends stay hydrated, so I'm gonna show you how I do that. So first things first, I'm gonna take it out of this slicked look that I did because I've pretty much had to wear some sort of sleek look the past 4 days because my hair has been so full of oil. But I did comb all of that oil through my hair every single day and use a brush to exfoliate my scalp on those days in between, just to make sure that I wasn't getting a ton of buildup on my scalp and not bringing any of those hydrating oils in through the ends of my hair. So I've been putting multiple different products kind of in through my ends over the last couple days, hydrating or treatment products to build bonds and hydrate. But a lot of times what I'll do anyway, especially if I'm only going a couple days in between washes, is I'll add oil to the ends of my hair, because when we wash our hair, we're really doing it for our scalps and to get the excess oil out of the very top and roots of our hair. And we're not washing the bottoms because our ends get very dry naturally, so we need to protect those and make sure they stay hydrated while we're shampooing our hair. So in order to do that, I'm gonna do a pre-wash oil. And I'm gonna use the Neutri-Plenish oil. It literally says on this that you can use it as a pre-wash oil before you shampoo. So we're gonna do just that. And we're gonna use a few pumps. It smells delicious. It's like sweet and tart, like a piece of fruit or something. So I'm gonna section it, rub it around in my hands really good, and work it through. And this is basically just gonna add some hydration and smooth the cuticle down of the ends of my hair and kind of, I guess, block out some of the shampoo and the water that's gonna go on my hair. So now I'm gonna go in and do an exfoliating scalp treatment. Because I haven't washed my hair in so long, my scalp is dying to be exfoliated. So I'm gonna use Aveda's Scalp Solution Exfoliating Scalp Treatment. And on the bottle it says, massage into wet or dry scalp before shampooing. Follow with Scalp Solutions Balancing Shampoo and rinse well. So this has a nice little spout on there, so you can kind of section it into your hair and get it right in at the scalp. So I'm gonna start just right into my center part. Just squirt some right in there. And then I'm gonna section it and do some over here. I'm gonna section it, do some over here. Go in here, go in there. Go in there. You can almost kind of section it with the little nozzle and squeeze it in there as you go. And then we'll go back into this section, there, there. So then we're gonna massage that in to the scalp. And this is specifically for your scalp. So you are not trying to get this in through your hair because this is formulated for your scalp, not for your hair. You're exfoliating your scalp. Your scalp is skin. So just like how you have to exfoliate your face skin or your body skin, you also have to exfoliate and hydrate your scalp skin. I'm gonna use my Ergo Super Gentle brush because I feel like the bristles are actually super similar to the Aveda scalp brush that they have. And so I'm gonna just go in and brush that into my scalp a little bit, just to evenly distribute it. And it just feels really good also. So now I'm gonna wet my hair a little bit and then add shampoo. We wet the hair with the exfoliating scalp treatment in it, and now we're gonna add shampoo. I'm using Aveda's Scalp Solutions shampoo. And I love this shampoo. I've been using it for at least 6 months. It has zinc in it. It smells lovely. It's like milky looking. All right, so we're gonna rub that around in our hands real nice and good. We wanna get the roots. So massage it up in at the roots, not in through the ends, guys. just up at the roots. So I got a good bit because my hair is dirty. So we're gonna scrub, 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 not with our nails because you don't wanna break the skin of the scalp open, but scrub really well with your fingers and try to just hit every area of your scalp. Focus a good bit on every area and make sure you're massaging that and sudsing it all up into the scalp skin. Don't think of the hair quite as much as you're thinking of the scalp skin. Sometimes it can be helpful to kind of split it open to make sure you're getting in all of the areas that need it. So this doesn't look quite as sudsy as, it might look in the shower because you might add more water and get it to suds up a little bit more, but I think I did a pretty good job. Okay, we got it a little bit more wet so that we could suds it up a little bit more here and just make sure that we're distributing this really nicely. Now, if your hair's like really dirty and a lot thicker than mine, you might wanna just like rinse it out and do a second shampoo, which is totally fine. It's not gonna dry. Again, we're focused on the scalp, so as long as you're not shampooing your ends while you're doing this, you're not gonna dry your hair out, but you are gonna do your scalp a favor by just getting it really nice and exfoliated. Then you just wanna make sure that you follow up by hydrating it. Does everyone look like this when they shampoo their hair? I like kind of look like I'm in pain and you're like closing your eyes because I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so I think this is great. So let's rinse this out and then we'll move on to conditioning. Okay, so we rinsed all of that out and my scalp feels so good and exfoliated. So now we're gonna condition it. And we're gonna use Scalp Solutions conditioner. It's got spearmint in it, so it's like minty. It smells really yummy. Now we're gonna, yum. Put it in our ends. I'm gonna put it in my very, very ends of my hair and massage it in. Especially if your hair is really tangled, just kind of try to squeeze it in there to get it into the cuticle of your hair, because that's gonna help seal the cuticle down and make your hair less tangly. And once you really get in there, then you can kind of detangle it. I can run my fingers through my hair really nicely and easily. And for people with like curly hair especially, you're gonna wanna rinse your hair after it's been detangled and then not brush it out of the shower. So I just do it with my hands a little bit to just make sure it's all distributed through there and detangled and been worked through my ends really nicely. And so I put all the product in the ends, but then I used my fingers and I still went up through the roots a little bit, but I'm not like massaging any conditioner up into the roots of my hair because you don't need it up there. The only reason I'm putting my hands up at the top is to detangle my hair a little bit, and don't go crazy with that. You're gonna feel your hair detangle when you're rinsing the conditioner out from the cuticle being sealed down. You don't wanna rip through your hair when it's wet because that can cause breakage as well. So basically when you're working that through your hair, it ends up being on there for a couple of minutes and now we'll rinse it out. So now I'm just towel drying my hair because I rinsed my conditioner out. The final step we're gonna do is just our aftercare for our scalp and then for our hair. So because my scalp needed some major exfoliation, we're going to now hydrate my scalp with the Scalp Solutions Overnight Serum. It says apply directly to scalp at bedtime, massage in, do not rinse. Hair may be damp or dry. Says this lightweight scalp serum defends against visible signs of premature scalp aging. It strengthens and repairs scalp barrier to help support a balanced microbiome and soothes irritated scalp, helping reduce the look of redness and dryness, leaving the scalp soft, supple, and nourished. It improves scalp hydration instantly and over time. I will agree with that when I use this, especially after doing the whole treatment, when my scalp really feels like dry or like it has buildup, I don't notice that my scalp ever bothers me, which a lot of times my scalp does bother me when I don't wash my hair a lot. So I'm gonna use a little dropper and kind of run it again the way that I did with the treatment. So now I'm just gonna massage that in. It feels so good and smells so yummy. So then we're gonna do our hair health routine. So on my damp hair, I'm going to apply Botanical Repair Bond Building Styling Cream. It nourishes the hair with silicone-free hair bond builder, protects the hair from thermal damage up to 450 degrees, and shielding it from future breakage and damage caused by styling. So basically, it's silicone-free, but it's still gonna smooth the cuticle down and create a layer over the hair to make it look really silky and detangle and protect the hair from thermal damage. So I'm kind of gonna scrunch that into the bottom on both sides, in through all of the ends. And it's also going like deep into the cuticle and the core of each hair and creating brand new bonds, which we actually break bonds when our hair is wet, and then those bonds reform when they're dry. You can also break bonds when you're putting heat on your hair. And so these are creating new bonds to hopefully strengthen the hair so that when you do heat style it and wash and dry it over and over again, it's a little stronger and hopefully does not break as easy. We don't only need protection over the top veil of our hair, we need it all the way through. So the more hair you have, the more you need to kind of section your hair out and make sure you're coating the hair in all of that. Now, you can let it air dry, you can style it, whatever you need. Thank you guys for watching. I'm curious to know what y'all's routine is, so if you want to, drop it in the comments below. Let me know what products you use, or if you are going to try my system, and let me know how it goes. I will see you in the next one. Check out some more of my videos if you want to figure out how to blow dry your hair after you do this routine.